Good morning, Kershaw County School District. This is Shane Robbins, your superintendent, and this is just a heartfelt welcome back to each and every one of you. In 1 week, we will kick off the 2020-21 school year. While this certainly will look and feel differently than previous years, I know we're all excited to welcome back students for either face-to-face instruction or in our virtual environment. This is the first chance students will have to meet teachers and for us to start building relationships in a variety of ways. It is going to be different. It is going to feel different, but I am very confident that you're up for the challenge. Our first days of school will be focused on helping students get to know one another, their community building, creating class norms, and ensuring comfort with our instructional technology tools. I know many of you have worked really hard to prepare for this year and have spent a lot of countless hours in preparation for what school is going to look like. I just want to say thank you. We stand behind you. We're here ready to support you to the very best of our ability. So again, welcome back and thank you for making KCSD strong.
I'm Rebecca Double. I teach second grade at Baron DeKalb Elementary School, where we soar on eagle's wings. We are BDK strong. Yeah!
I'm Marilyn Perry, Teacher of the Year for Bethune Elementary, where the children are amazing learners and the teachers are awesome teachers. Go, Wild Kittens!
Hi, I'm Allison Burnham, and I teach 5th grade at Blaney Elementary School, where we love, empower, and grow our students, both virtually and face-to-face. We are the heart of Elgin.
Hi, my name is Belinda Morris, the music teacher at Camden Elementary School, where we stand together and love one another because we are CES.
Hi, I'm Stacy McGee, Teacher of the Year and Math Teacher at the best old high school anywhere, where we are celebrating all learners in all environments with a united staff. Go Dogs!
Hello, KCSD. I'm Debbie Blinkhorn, an English teacher from Camden Middle School, where this year we're thinking outside the box to create new opportunities for our students to continue to soar to excellence.
Hey everyone, my name is Wanda Gooding. I teach special education at the Continuous Learning Center. Our motto here is We Grow. GROW stands for Goals, Respectful, Optimistic, and Wise. Here at CLC, we believe that every new year is a fresh start for our students. Let's have a great year.
Hi, my name is Marianne Cato and I teach 1st grade at Doby's Mill Elementary, where we celebrate all our students. Whether they come to school virtually or face-to-face, we welcome them all back with open pins.
Hi, I'm Betsy Horton, MTSS coach at Jackson School, where we are celebrating one team, one goal, one mission with a leading spirit.
Hi, my name is Heather Costello and I'm a kindergarten teacher at Lugoff Elementary School. This year we are celebrating our students who are learning virtually or face-to-face, where we will make every day count at Lugoff Elementary School. Go LES!
I'm Jenny Proctor, journalism teacher at LE, Home of the Demons. We want to say thanks to our cafeteria workers and bus drivers for feeding our kids for the past 6 months. We know it takes every single player to elevate our students. One team, one goal, one mission. Let's go LE!
Hi, I'm Brad Brazel, and I teach 7th grade world geography at lugoff-elgin Middle School, South Carolina's first school to watch, where we're celebrating our teachers' dedication to their students, our students' resilience in the midst of adversity, and our commitment to a positive learning environment.
Hi, my name is Nicole Bullard. I'm a kindergarten teacher. I'm representing Midway again this year in place of our retiree Teacher of the Year, Selena Jones. This year we are so excited to be adding an assistant principal and some staff and students from Bethune Elementary School to our Bobcat family.
Hey y'all, I'm Latoya Hubbard, 3rd grade teacher at Mount Pisgah Elementary, where we are excited about welcoming our students back for face-to-face instruction. Go Rams!
Hi, I'm Renee Mitchell, a special education teacher at North Central High School, where a tornado and a pandemic cannot stop us from showing our night pride. We look forward to ending 2020 strong. Go Knights!
I am Kristen Galuppi from North Central Middle School, where I teach 7th grade reading. Our school and community family is celebrating being Patriot Strong through unity, flexibility, and determination as we continue to learn and thrive in a new and challenging time. We are Patriot Strong.
Hi, I'm Rachel Proctor, 4K teacher at Pine Tree Hill Elementary School, where we're celebrating becoming Palmetto Silver School. Go Bullpups!
Hey Kershaw County, my name is Kayla Beard. I teach students with intellectual disabilities at Stover Middle School, a Rewards for Excellence program school, where our Tigers take time to care about our community, helping to raise over $9,000 for the Elgin Toy Roundup and Caring Hands Foundation. Go Tigers and stay on the prowl!
Hey, I'm Gladys Thompson and I teach special education at Watery Elementary School. This year, Watery is celebrating a movement math lab where kids and students can be active while enhancing their math skills.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Jones, 4K teacher at West Watery Early Learning Academy, home of the Well of Wells, where happiness and learning engage all students.
Hey y'all, Alyssa Coakley. I teach early childhood education and run the Child Development Center at Willard Technology Center, where we are leading our students to be college and career ready. And part of that process involves modeling for them that getting ready for the real world includes learning how to be flexible when you're faced with unforeseen circumstances.
Welcome back, Kershaw County School District family. Yes, it's still me, yours truly, Anna Harvey, your District Teacher of the Year. How awesome to see and introduce our new Teachers of the Year for the 2021 school year. All of them are awesome leaders that you have chosen to represent you and your school. Soon, and very soon, we will have a new District Teacher of the Year. I promise. So today, representing the true athletic trainer that I am, I have my athletic training kit with me to share a few tools that help make your school year be great even during this crazy time. Let me remind you that each of you are teacher champions. And whether you need to dust off your tools or sharpen them, I'm here to reassure you that no matter what is going on in this world, we have the responsibility to our students, community, and ourselves to be the best we can be even during this crazy time. So here are a couple tools that I know that will help you make this school year great. Number 1, be flexible. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Did you know that during a crisis, the research shows 10% of people will go into warrior mode and are ready for whatever that they have to face? 10% run away, quit, or go pointing fingers. 80% freeze and do nothing. What mode are you in? Number 2, have a positive mindset. Fake it till you make it. Surround yourselves with the positive Pollies, not the negative Nellies. Number 3, be strong and courageous. Remember, when your roots are deep, no need to fear the wind. Number 4, you need to remember that you have no control over this situation. I truly believe that God has a plan, but we must pray, pray, pray. And we must pray that we have flexibility, positivity, and strength to make it through whatever you have to face this year. Kershaw County School District, we have what it takes, and it will be a great year. Mask up.
Good morning, Kershaw County teachers, and welcome to a great new school year. As I sat and reflected on what I wanted to share with you, I asked myself, what can I share with teachers to inspire them in such an unprecedented time? What can I say to encourage each and every one of you, the new and the seasoned, to make this the best year ever? Well, I kept coming back to just one thing. What was my why in becoming a teacher, and maybe more importantly, what was my who? Immediately, this beautiful lady came to mind. She was my very first teacher in life, a classroom teacher to hundreds of others, and of course, she is my who, my mom. My mom was the reason I became a teacher. I watched her grading papers, preparing lessons, and making bulletin boards. I even emulated her with my own class of teddy bears and dolls. She spent summers scouring over books and magazines, just searching for new, exciting ideas to incorporate into her class. Today, you do the same thing, but you use the internet, Teachers Pay Teachers, and all sorts of other resources. It all sounds familiar, doesn't it? I was in awe of what she did, not only because of what I observed her doing, but in what she shared with me about the profession she had chosen. She said, "Melissa, teaching is one of the most rewarding jobs you can ever have because you get to touch so many lives in so many ways." I never really appreciated her words until her passing over 10 years ago. But since that time, as I pass strangers, they'll stop me and say, "You're Miss Cook's daughter, aren't you?" When I state that I am, they will tell me these wonderful stories about being in her classroom, that they remember when I was born, that she was their favorite teacher and how sweet she was, and of course how she helped them grow academically. But maybe most importantly, how she helped them grow in ways that had absolutely nothing to do with academics. That's what we do, and what is at the heart of being a good teacher. As teachers, I know that you are charged with teaching the standards and making sure that the students are ready for the next grade level and beyond. But let's not lose sight of the fact that students come to us with other needs that are just as important. Their social, emotional, and physical needs. We must address those needs before any true learning can occur. This year, perhaps more than in others, is more important. This year, I encourage you and your students to be willing to think outside the box, to be flexible and realize that it is okay to make a mistake because we learn from them, and that it is okay to be afraid of the unknown. My real challenge to you, however, is to practice faith over fear during those times. Also remember that we are all in this together and that you have peers and friends to help support you when the going gets tough. Most importantly, I challenge you to reflect on your who and how that person helped create the teacher you are today. Perhaps put their picture someplace in your classroom this year where you can see it, and allow it to give you encouragement and inspiration on those really tough days. This year, my mom's picture will be next to my Faith Over Fear painting. In closing, I'd like to share with you this short clip that I hope will inspire you. Stay focused, safe, and resilient. Have the best year ever, and remember, we are KC Strong. Have a great year.
Hi, I'm Elisa Taylor, Chief Academic Officer of the Kershaw County School District. It is the goal of the academic department to provide the very best possible support for teachers and principals that we can this year. It is our hope that you will reach out to us with your questions and ideas as the year progresses. Now let's meet the members of our team.
Hey everybody, I'm Dan Matthews. I'm the Director of Secondary Education. I'm also the Director for Professional Development. It's our job to be sure that you have everything you need in order to be successful. So we're going to do whatever we can to help. If you ever need me, please don't hesitate to call. I'll do everything I can to be sure we do this right. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Ginger Cater. I'm the Director for Elementary Education here in the district. My primary areas of focus are reading, writing, math, and social studies. I work with all students pre-K through 5. I'm in charge of all the little people, and if I can help you this year, please reach out to me. My extension is 1264.
Good afternoon. My name is Merriman Nichols. I am the Director of Intervention and Enrichment here in Kershaw County. I am primarily responsible for the multi-tiered system of supports, otherwise known as MTSS. I also help with the gifted children. I am the primary contact for gifted K-12. I also help with the special education for elementary students and the family and community engagement piece of Title I. If you have any questions about DIBELS or about RTI Stored, I'm the person to contact. I hope you all have a wonderful school year.
Hi, I'm Nikki Ingram. I'm the middle level MTSS and literacy coach for our 4 middle schools in CLC. I am also the middle school ELA and social studies contact person, and I'm responsible for the content on the instructional dashboard. I wish you all the best year ever. Go KCSD.
Hello, I'm Terry McGovern, the Director of Special Services for the Kershaw County School District. I'm very pleased to be starting my 6th year in an amazing school district. In Kershaw County, we have 1,500 students with disabilities who come to school every day enthusiastic and ready to go, and we have amazing service providers and teachers who are ready for our students. We hope you have a wonderful 2021 school year.
Hello, I'm Worth Tomlinson, Director of Science for Kershaw County School District. Looking forward to working with you this year. I have a passion for science. It's fun, so we're going to have some fun this year. Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Regina McDonald, and I am the coordinator of the arts in the school district. I also help out with our English Speakers of Other Languages programs, and I can help you out with Quiz Bowl. So, and a couple of other things, but I do look forward to working with you this year. Happy New Year.
Hey, I'm Waylon Burns, Director of Kershaw County Adult Ed, where I have a Cracker Jack team ready to specialize in second chances. If you know anyone whose plan A didn't work out for their career destination, tell them to come to us for plan B. We do have a plan. We help them get a GED, diploma, WIN certification. We connect them to partners who have money for trades, skills. We connect them to Central Carolina, where they can get skill sets in occupational trades. So please tell them to come out, hear the success stories, and come learn that obstacles are nothing but barriers to overcome. Thanks. See you around.
Thank you so much for your willingness to be here this year, and thank you too for your love of teaching and learning. We look so forward to supporting you this year as you provide great learning experiences for students, and we hope so much to be able to make this a successful experience for you. Together we can do this.
My name is Isti Sanga. I'm the Executive Director of Educational Technology here at KCSD. As you'll hear from some of the folks who work in the department, we do everything technology. We are the household, if you will, for all the things that you do with your computers, with their cell phones, with their phones in your offices, and with security. So again, listen to what some of these people, wonderful people, do for KCSD.
Welcome to Kershaw County School District. I'm Dr. Ramona Jenkins, the Coordinator for Instructional Technology in the Department of Educational Technology Services. I'd like to welcome each of you to the 2021 school year. In my role, I support administrators and schools in helping students to enhance and increase academic achievement through our suite of EdMinimum products and additional services.
I'm LaVoy Carter, the Director for Data Science and Predictive Analytics.
I'm in charge of testing for the district, and I also handle the ordering of textbooks, so anything related to Destiny Textbook Manager. Also, if you have any problems with Enrich, I'll be able to help you with those.
Hey, I am Betsy Burr, one of your Technology Integration and Implementation Specialists for the district. I am here to support all of your study island needs. I also design and facilitate professional development based on your specific needs and requests. One of my responsibilities is leading our Digital Ecosystem Committee. Last spring, our committee revamped the student AUP and CARE documents. We will continue our work this year to update district documents, continue with our technology inventory, and design a comprehensive technology plan for the purchase and replacement of devices in our district on a 4-year cycle. We have an exciting year ahead, and we are here to support you, just as we did in the spring.
Hi, I'm Nicole Ritchie. I am a Technology Integration and Implementation Specialist. I am here to support your Reading Eggs and Math Seeds needs. I also roster our district programs through our Clever portal and manage our online textbooks. Part of my responsibilities include leading our Software Application Committee and participating in our e-learning regional cohort. I am here to support you as we begin an exciting new year.
All right, my name is Ashley Carmichael and I'm the new TIIS. My area of focus is courseware and I'm really looking forward to working with you this year.
Hey, I'm Heather Jackson and I will be a TIIS this year, and my primary focus will be working with ExactPath, so feel free to send me an email if you have any questions, and I hope you all have a great school year.
All right, I'm Kerry Morgan, Director of Technology Systems for Kershaw County School District. We support all the classroom technology, all the printers, interactive panels, interactive whiteboards. We have the phones, classroom phones. We have the managed print services for each classroom. We support the access points, the switches, all the servers. We have approximately 90 servers back at our district office. All the infrastructure, including the circuits back to the district office and out to the internet. We have our several layers of security in place, anti-malware, antivirus. We have our Family Zone, our content filter, and we have our firewall that tries to keep us all safe.
Hi, I'm Derek Lawson. I'm the Senior Systems Specialist, and my primary responsibilities are server and network infrastructure.
Hi, I'm Robert McDaniel. I'm the Junior Systems Specialist with the Technology Department. Some of my main job functions include managing our district Chromebooks and computers. I manage user accounts as far as Gmail and computer logins. I help manage the network printers, and I also help manage the Cisco Office phones. If you need any help with any technology, feel free to call me or email me. Thank you.
This is Istisanga again. You've heard from my team, and these are people who work in the background, in some cases, to make technology work for KCSD. You have had Derek maintaining our servers. Without those servers, whenever you turn your computer, you will not have access to anything. You have had Robert with the network security, and that is very important to us. You've had all the TIISs and the training they provide. You've heard from Lavoy how we maintain our textbooks and also how we work with our school district personnel to make sure that the testing takes place well. We really try to do the best we can to support you using technology. Please, if you have any need of technology of any kind, contact us. We'll be ready to help you. We serve KCSD, and that's what we do.
Good morning, KCSD. I'm Mary Ann Burr, Community Relations Executive Director. And KCSD staff, we are so glad you are back. We've missed you. What a great start to our week, too. Yesterday, most of our locations heard from United Way volunteers, and you responded like you always do, with your heart, with your generosity. It's so heartwarming to work alongside you, and so I say a big thank you for all that you've done for United Way and for everything you're going to do this year for our students. You know, we're blessed in this school district to have a school board that supports students and supports you as staff as well. They make a lot of hard decisions and they take a lot of their time to make so. And so today we are joined by our school board chairman, and I hope you'll help me welcome school board chairman, Dr. James Smith.
Thank you, Ms. Bird. It is good to be here this morning. I was reflecting back on what would I say to the teachers of Kershaw County School District this morning after going through so many challenges. And then I jotted a few notes I want to share with you. No one has made it without a teacher. Challenge. It has not been easy. We have been challenged on every level, and you have stood your ground. Adaptable. You have risen to the challenge that was thrown your way, and you have made it through it. You was able to adjust to the circumstances and keep our student connected and learning. Loving. Your love for teaching, your students, your fellow teachers, and the community is evident in the way that you came through when needed. Inspiring. You inspire. You inspire each other, administrators, school board members, and most of all, students, their parents, and this county. All eyes were on you, and you came through. Calling. Because what you do is clearly not just a job, but it's a commitment from deep within. It is a calling to prepare students for life and success. On behalf of the Kershaw County School Board, we salute you, and God bless you this year.
All right, I'm going to start out with my mask on, and there's a reason I want to do that, and that is because this mask was given to me by Amy Goodwin, and I've worn it just about every day this summer. And that's to say that, first of all, thank you, Amy. I've gotten a lot of compliments from the mask, but it goes to show you that how willing people are to step up and do what's necessary for us to be successful. But, you know, welcome back. Wow, this is just going to be an unusual, crazy year, and one that we could put in our memoirs. There's no doubt about it. But there's a couple things I wanted to share with you this morning that hopefully will be just a little bit uplifting. First of all, last year we started out the school year focused on our digital convergence initiative. And I think if any of you are with us out in live stream land or here amongst us at Camden High School that are coming to us from another district, the one thing that I know was very valuable last year when we received the call was we were so far along with our digital convergence. We know it wasn't perfect, and e-learning was never designed to last for 3 months of a school year, but it helped us limp to the finish line much better than a lot of other people. When I got up this morning, I sat back and I looked at my calendar and I thought, okay, what am I going to share with the teachers? I cannot believe it's been 140 days since I got a phone call. That phone call was 10 minutes before the governor decided to close down the Kershaw County School District. We had a 10-minute notice, but I'm going to tell you what, we were successful. There were failures, there were trials, there were tribulations, but there were a lot of successes in the things that you were able to do to help us get to the end of the school year. The last 6 months obviously have prepared us for this challenge. We've worked hard to try to fix the things that we knew were flaws. Last year, you'll remember at the end of the school year, we were preaching grace over grades. Why was that? Because we had so many different family situations that we couldn't account for all of them, and we were just trying to get people to finish. Anything we could get them to do, grace over grades. This year, obviously, that's going to be different. We're not using an e-learning platform. We're using a true virtual learning environment. Some of the things that took place while you guys were working on your curriculum for the upcoming school year, we put a 50-person task force together to look at our protocols. And I'm telling you right now, I would stand our SOP up against anybody's in the state. Quite honestly, we've got a lot of traction. The governor came and visited Wateree Elementary, and there were a lot of provisions in these protocols. The one thing that I want to share with you about the protocols is it's a living and breathing document, okay? It's not something that we do, we complete it, and we're putting on the shelf, and it's what we live by. As we learn more about this virus and it carries on in Kershaw County, we will specify that protocol to meet our needs. But some of the things you can see on here, the fever entry system, we're the first one in the country as a school district to implement the fever system. Again, some things you need to understand about the fever system. It's artificial intelligence, and it is a screener, all right? It's a screener, and if it identifies somebody with an elevated core body temperature, it allows us to pull that person out to the side, isolate them, and then do a further evaluation on them to see if they may have a fever coming into our buildings. Will that help us with COVID-19? Yeah, it should help a little bit. But you know what else it's going to help us with? It's going to help us with the season of all the communicable diseases that come into our buildings that cause kids and staff members to get sick. So it's going to have secondary and tertiary effects. Some of the things that I will tell you, again, we're the only school district in the state that did not close down our athletics for the summer at any point in time. We carried them all out. So you've got our athletic trainer sitting right here. We had 4 positive diagnoses throughout the course of the entire summer. The beautiful thing about that was there was no contact tracing whatsoever that was involved with those 4 diagnoses because our protocols worked. We were able to isolate them, send them home, and we were able to maintain. What's that mean for us as a school district? We are going to have kids that are going to be diagnosed with COVID-19. There's going to be a staff member that's diagnosed with COVID-19, but it's all about how we respond to it and following our protocols to make sure that it doesn't turn into epidemic proportions, okay? And so that goes back to one of the things I really appreciated what Dr. Lloyd said, and that is faith over fear. Do the right things. If you're sick, stay home. If you have children, they're sick, keep them home. Wash your hands, wear your mask, socially distance the best you can. You know, I'm sitting here at Camden High School, but I will say this to lugoff-elgin High School, I'll say it to North Central High School, and I'll say it to our middle schools. Your challenge is a little greater than that of the elementary schools. They're going to use a family classroom environment where the kids stay static. Can't do that at a high school. Our kids have to change classes. And so again, use the alternating dismissal schedules to make sure that we minimize the number of people that are in the hallways to help us mitigate risk as much as we can. Okay, so those are some of the technical things, but let's let's think about a couple other things that are going to impact us as a school district. We're all educators sitting here, right? So we know what this is. You know, you recognize Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The one thing that I've sat back and watched and observed is, as families are affected by this, as you're personally affected by this, it's bumped on Maslow's hierarchy, okay? So now all of a sudden we have kids that are going to come to you that may have been in a love and belonging situation and they really rely on school, but now they're down into the safety needs because they've had a family member that's been affected by COVID-19. Maybe they've lost a grandparent. You know, there's a lot of different scenarios out there. So we have to be cognizant of how this is affecting families at home, but at the same time, how it's affecting us. Because your mental well-being is going to be more important than it ever has been. We always talked about finding a happy place, finding that student that lifts you up, doing the things when you're down. Now it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle. We're all going to have masks on most of the day, right? We're not going to be able to go up and give a hug to a colleague or shaking hands. You know, I mean, I was brought up that you shake hands. The fist bumping, all right, it's okay, but it's not the same as shaking a hand or giving somebody a hug. And so it's just something that we are going to have to find a way to stay positive and emotionally uplifted through this whole thing. So I just want you to consider that. All right, here's go to the next one, please. Here's what I want to say about the plans. It's not perfect. All right, it is not perfect. We're going to receive complaints. You know, I can tell you probably a little different at the high school, but at the elementary. And again, if you have young children, I apologize, but we can't have visitors into our buildings unless they have an appointment. We can't let parents walk their kids down to the classroom. Again, this is really focused at the elementary schools, not necessarily the high school. I think if any parents walking their kid to the classroom, it's punishment. So, but still, at the same time, we have to realize that we have to keep visitors out of the building so we can maintain as clean of an environment as possible. So, you know, we are going to receive complaints, but again, shuffle those to me. That's my responsibility to bear that burden. And again, we're looking at the plan every day to make sure it's the most up-to-date as possible. And we're doing our very best to mitigate risk for you, for your students, but better yet, we're being a very valuable part of the community. You know, sometimes people forget, when you look at Kershaw County, it's a county of 65,000 residents, okay? 65,000 residents. Of those 65,000 residents, almost 11,000 are Kershaw County School District students, children. And of the 65,000, not all 1,600, but a majority of our employees, our 1,600 employees, live in Kershaw County. Now, got a math teacher. Do the math. What's the percentage? You know, nearly 20% of the county is in our schools, under our roofs, for, well, on a typical year, 180 days a year. Last year, that wasn't the case. But my point being is we can have a big impact on the community spread and how things are working out in Kershaw County. So I put 3 things on here that I felt just kind of leaped out at me. You've heard faith over fear, right? Flexible and adaptable, right? Flexible and adaptable. This thing's going to move. If we change protocols, please understand we're doing it for your benefit, okay? We're trying to stay up to date with the science. We're trying to stay up to date with community spread in Kershaw County. We're trying to stay up to date with all the things that will help us mitigate risk. And then lead with courage. You're on the front lines. You know, it's easy for me to say lead with courage, but I'm not in the classroom with kids, right? I understand that you're the ones in the classroom with kids. I do. I truly do. And make sure that you're finding somebody that can be that positive uplifter for you when times get a little challenging. I'm very hopeful that we're going to see herd immunity taking place and the amount of COVID-19 cases is going to start to subside. But I'm telling you, it's a virus. All right. And so I don't see that necessarily being the case. And I don't want to have this unrealistic optimism about how we're going to react and respond in the future. And then I looked this up, and you know, the one word I hate using, I don't like people to tell me I can't. And I like people to tell me that's been tried and it won't work. And I can't stand the word pessimism. But I looked this up, trying to find a word that I wanted to share with you all, and I guess it's positive pessimism. All right, what is positive pessimism? Does not let anxiety prevent action? It harnesses anxiety to produce positive action when it's applied at the right time. So we are going to be positively pessimistic this year, I guess. Not something I thought I would say in those words, but when you look at the definition of positive pessimism, that's us, right? We need to maintain that state of positivity, but understanding we'll have to react and respond accordingly. So again, this is not the way I like to open a school year. I wish you were all together where you could share time with friends, but because of social distancing needs and requirements, this was the best we could do. I really hope this was beneficial to those who are live streaming and coming in, and our technology was useful. And I want to say thank you to Camden High School for allowing me to present live here at your location. And we do have one thing I like to do, I did last year, was a little seat giveaway. And so I tried to be creative and figure out a way we could do that. So 10 locations, there is a little gift for you, a surprise. It was just a random drawing that we did and put together, and I delivered to your principal. So again, I pray for you every single day. I hope you have a blessed school year. We have an amazing school board that is very supportive of the things that we're trying to accomplish. Know your district office is here to support you. And again, I tell our staff that often. We're in a support role once the kids start. We do all of our work in the summer, but when the kids get here, we need to drop everything to do what we can to support our buildings, to make sure that you're getting the job done and you have the needs that you need met, and that's to educate our students. And we're going to do it with a little different approach this year, but we're going to make it successful. And I'm very proud of you. And I've tried to tell as many people across the state that we're doing it, and we're doing it the right way. So keep up the good work. And again, I hope you have a safe and healthy year. Thank you. I always like to use quotes. So just in closing, I found a Walt Disney quote. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. And that's what you as teachers are going to do in the Kershaw County School District. You're going to do the impossible. So again, have a great year.